Menzies and welcome back to my channel. Today we are heading off to the wonderful, the fantastic Brands Hatch GP circuit. I'm going to be here with no limits yet once again, and I'm also going to be on this small boys track hire bike. I'm also going to be turning on the GPS on this GoPro, so I'm also going to be using the race techno so we can do all of the analytics, and once again I'm going to be wearing my Headlight airbag vest. So do come along with us for the ride. We're going to have a great day and I'm going to guide you through each one of the sessions. Okay, so we're here at the Brands Hatch circuit and I'm just about to be heading out onto the next session. I just wanted to take 2 seconds to talk to you about this fantastic Headlight airbag vest. Now, I won't go out on track without it, and if you would like to get one as well, there's a link for you down here that will give you £50 off your purchase. If you're a road rider, a track rider, or even thinking about being a horse rider, you might want to have a look at these airbag vests to protect you should the worst happen. Now, we're going to get out on track and go and have some really cool fun. Do come with me and stay here for the rest of the session. Okay, so we are now heading out onto the fastest lap that I did on the second session. I've got an analytics overlay for you for this particular lap. What you can see at bottom right hand side gives you the lean angle and live speed. You then have the lap time that's at the top in the middle, and you have me moving around the track on the little map section at the top left hand side. What I've then also done for you is got a bit of analytics as well, so as well as the fact that you can see telemetry at the bottom left, you also have some lap times at the top right. Let's quickly talk to you about lap time. So as you can see here, there was quite a lot of traffic in this section, so you don't really get a clean lap to be able to crack on with it. My best one, which you're watching now, is lap 7, which unfortunately was only a 1 minute 49, but that was our best lap of the session, which is actually lap 7. As you can see here, the lap times are ranging from anything from a 2:05 coming down to the 1 minute 49 that we got here. Now, a bit that's quite interesting as well is right at the very top there, you can also see the theoretical best times and best laps as well, so that one makes it quite interesting. If we move to the bottom left hand side, we can then see the telemetry and the 3 graphs that you see here. Top graph is the speed, middle graph is the power, and the bottom graph is the lean angle. So again, this is the telemetry for the entire lap. Obviously you're currently watching that live and you're seeing that with the analytics. I'll allow you to enjoy the rest of this lap. Hope you do enjoy this best lap, and then we're then going to crack on and I will show you the rest of the entire session too. Do enjoy. Okay, so as we head out on track, the guy in front of me here is a mate of mine, Duncan. I'm going to be following him for quite a bit this session, and yeah, basically he is out on a Triumph Street Triple. So yeah, we're just going to basically have some fun, follow him around and get a bit of video recording. Okay, special mention to my friend Darren here that we're just going past on his K5 Gixxer Thou. We're going to actually carry on following Duncan here. He's warming up his tyres on this first lap as he doesn't use tyre warmers. So we're going to carry on following him and then get into the fun stuff. normally with Duncan you reckon that he's going to take 2 laps to warm up his tyres. This time round I think he decided to pull the pin early because he's suddenly cracking on with it. One thing we do really notice with this Triumph is it really is great at punching out of corners. We do tend to find that Duncan can't quite carry the same corner speed, and we tend to do him on the brakes and mid-corner, but when it's punching out of corners, by heck does that Triumph move. So as you can see, coming up on a bit of traffic now, and actually the first bike here that Duncan overtakes is another mate of ours. This is actually Nick, and he's out on a different bike for this particular session. He actually bought his BMW S1000 XR that he's given a try out around Brands Hatch Circuit. So we see Duncan coming past him, and we'll tag on the back of Nick here for a little while. So I've got to say, I really struggle with overtaking this guy. As you can see, Nick managed to cruise past him, but this guy all in black, I'm really trying to see if I can get a clean overtake. And this is one of the things about Brands Hatch, is you really need to try and overtake in weird places, either on the brakes or around the outside. If you look at this guy, he is a barn door away from the apexes, so really I could have gone underneath him and got through quite easily. But I never knew how much he was going to turn in, and there was no way I was going to be taking his line. So again, you can see me trying here, just trying to see if I can get past him, but I bide my time before doing the overtake. Now you're just about to see an example of why you need to be careful if you're going to Brands Hatch. Now I actually quite enjoy having a bit of traffic around when you're on track. I think it's fun to have some bikes that are around you can either aim for, try and catch up with overtake. I never get upset if someone's overtaking me, that's fine, get on with it, make a clean pass and off you go. However, I've got to say, in this particular section you can see how many bikes come piling past, and it really does feel very busy. Now add that together with the how difficult it is to do overtakes around here, and you've got to choose your spot. Unless you're on 1000 with a tons of power and you can just blast straight out, which I'm not on, it does make it quite busy. So take a look at this one, see what you think. Okay, so we've got the Super Duke 1290 that's in front of us at the moment, and yeah, basically this is quite fun because he's obviously got a lot more power than me. Can definitely pull out the corners quicker, but I can already tell I'm maybe a little bit better on the brakes in the corner, so I want to try and see if I can catch him. So this one's a great little battle, as you can tell. Very, very clear that I am so much better than him on the brakes and carrying corner speed on the way into the corner. He's obviously got way more punch than me and is pulling away coming out of the corner. Issue is around Brands Hatch, yet again, finding a spot where you can actually make the most of it and cleanly do an overtake. But here we go, got one coming for you, and I do get him. Look at that, after all those little overtakes, we have caught back up to Nick again. I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to stay behind him this time. This time I'm cracking on with it as I'm in the flow, but good to know that we caught back up with him again. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please remember to not only like the video but also hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos like this in the future. Thanks again for watching, and see you again soon.